Plastic pollution has a severe and far-reaching impact on the world's oceans, causing ecological, environmental, and human health problems. The consequences of plastic pollution on oceans include marine life harm. Ingestion. Marine animals often mistake plastic debris for food and ingest it. This can lead to internal injuries, blockages, and malnutrition. Animals such as seabirds, turtles, fish, and marine mammals are particularly affected. Entanglement. Many marine species become entangled in plastic debris, such as abandoned fishing nets and plastic packaging. This can lead to injuries, amputations, or death for the affected animals. Ecosystem disruption. Habitat damage. Plastic pollution can damage and alter marine habitats, including coral reefs and seabed ecosystems. Accumulated plastic can smother and destroy sensitive habitats, affecting the species that depend on them. Bioaccumulation. Plastic particles can absorb and concentrate toxic chemicals from the surrounding environment. When consumed by marine organisms, these toxic substances can accumulate in the food chain, posing risks to predators and eventually reaching humans who consume seafood. Microplastics. Formation. Larger plastic items break down over time into smaller particles called microplastics, which are less than 5 millimeters in size. Microplastics can be directly released into the environment or result from the fragmentation of larger plastic debris. Ingestion by small organisms. Microplastics are ingested by small organisms at the base of the marine food chain, such as plankton. As these organisms are consumed by larger species, including fish, the microplastics move up the food chain. Chemical pollution. Release of additives. Plastic materials often contain additives, such as plasticizers and flame retardants. When plastic breaks down, these additives can leach into the surrounding environment, introducing harmful chemicals into the ocean. Toxin transport. Plastics can act as carriers for persistent organic pollutants, POPs, and other toxic substances. When ingested by marine organisms, these toxins can have detrimental effects on their health and the health of predators higher up the food chain. Economic impact. Fishing and tourism. Plastic pollution can have economic consequences, particularly for industries such as fishing and tourism. The presence of plastic debris in the oceans can reduce fishery yields, damage gear, and deter tourists from visiting affected areas. Global spread. Ocean currents. Plastic debris can be transported across large distances by ocean currents, leading to the global distribution of marine litter. Remote and pristine areas can be impacted by plastic pollution, even if they are far from major population centers. Addressing the issue of plastic pollution in oceans requires coordinated efforts at local, national, and international levels. Strategies include reducing plastic use, improving waste management systems, promoting recycling, and developing alternatives to single-use plastics. Public awareness and education are also crucial components of tackling the plastic pollution crisis in our oceans.